Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time you're watching this. Welcome, RealFam. I appreciate you being here. If it's your first time on my channel, my name is Nthabi. I create content that empowers and transforms. So that's what I'm all about. If you haven't watched a couple of my videos, stick around. You probably get 1 or 2 points that will make you stay. Okay, all right, getting into the video of the day. So I actually was meant to do this video last night, but I was so exhausted and I was like, let me do it today. And this is a candid type of chat. Yes, it's part of the Sis Give Yourself series, but I just want us to have that vulnerable chat, and this is mainly about the consistency that we put on YouTube but still not seeing results, and also I also want to add an element of not necessarily giving up, if you get what I mean, because I think as creators sometimes we tend to overlook our effort because we are not yet there, if you get what I mean. So here's the thing, I've been having these conversations with myself with regards to my YouTube channel, and I think it wouldn't be fair if I don't share this with you, and this is basically about the growth of my YouTube channel, or our YouTube channels in general, because I might be talking to a YouTuber here who has been creating but really nothing much is happening. So if I have to raise my hand for the most consistent creators out there, I think I fall in that category. As much as I was off for like a while, maybe like a couple of months, that does not change the fact that I've been quite consistent on my channel, but something it hasn't been going right. It's because I haven't been growing as much. I haven't been getting so many engagements, and that has made me think and think of ways to just rethink the whole content, rethink the whole creation, and that's where I'm about now. And it hasn't started yet. I'm still brainstorming. I'm still thinking of ways to really make my content better, because RealFam, I don't think you want to create and not be recognized. What I mean by that, I don't think you want to create content and not be able to reach audience. And disclaimer, this is not in any way to say that I'm not grateful for you, because you have been very loyal watching those videos and all of that. But what I'm saying is that but we need to reach more audience. And also, this is how YouTube pays you. YouTube pays you about 20 something rand for every 1,000 views. So for my channel that is still getting a couple of 100 views or less, it's really concerning, and I really want to rethink it. But what's the point of rethinking it without getting your view to just find out what do you want to see on my channel, because okay, I'm not focused on one niche, and I think that could be the deal breaker for me, because I have so many things that I do. I wouldn't say I'm all over the place, but who knows, maybe that's what you would think based on the content that I create. The summary of my content, it's about empowerment. So from last year, I kind of dwelt more into creating content around women empowerment, where I empower women, and which was also inspired by a summit, an annual summit that I do, which is Women Empowerment Summit. So I thought I'll have more conversations with women. Another thing, YouTube shows me that most women watch my videos. I'm not saying you guys don't, but I know you. I kind of know you. I know the guys that watch my channel, and I can just count you guys in like my 10 fingers, and that's it. I know you guys, and and I still appreciate. But I've noticed that majority is women. So often you want to drive traffic more to what YouTube is telling you, right? And maybe if you ask yourself, what do I want to do? What do I want to do? Like I said, I have multiple skills. So let me just give you an intro about myself. So this is what I'm about. This is what I'm capable of doing. So Nthabi is a senior web and content developer. Designing websites, being a creative, a graphic designer has been me for actually that's my career on its own. That also has inspired me to do more on like digital marketing and social media, right? So those are the skills that I currently have. Like I have a foundation, Real Talk with Nthabi Foundation, where we donate sanitary towels to disadvantaged schools. And like I said in previous videos, if you haven't watched that, it's okay. I had taken a break from that, but we'll slowly come back to that, where we empower others. We really give to others, just to help those young kids. I think together we can do more. So that's something that I also do. I create events, women empowerment events to be specific. So I don't create events for, I used to do entrepreneurship events, but that has been paused for a while. Now I'm focusing more on more women. So that's another thing. And I'm an ambassador of an amazing crafting space, which is a CRICUT space. So CRICUT is an amazing platform where you have different machines that will help you create all the beautiful things you can cut with the CRICUT Maker machine, where you're able to cut out drawings that you've probably drawn or images that you've downloaded somewhere, and you can iron on it on your t-shirt. You've got different papers, we've got the iron on, we've got the vinyl. It's super exciting. If you're into crafting, then you can expect that. Then on the other side, I love a bit of vlogging, but I don't do it quite often. But I really love a bit of vlogging every now and again. And there's a series that is gonna come, and that series is probably gonna have, so what I'll do, I'll try to make it 10 episodes. I don't know how I'll manage that. So far I have 4 episodes, so I'll tell you more about it. It's a series that's gonna come, and that series is mainly about things that are personal to me, or my process of doing something, and I'm just showcasing what I went through, all of those things. So I'm just taking you through from start to finish. So that's what I really want to do. So RealFam, I'm gonna need to go to work because it's almost time. I just decided to take advantage of this morning and to create, because yesterday I was very tired. But yeah, RealFam, that's about it. But okay, in summary, this is what I want to say. Don't give up. Don't give up on anything that you're doing, and instead find better ways to do something. Find better ways to fix or to better what you're doing. Giving up is not an option. This actually yesterday I was thinking about my sister, and she loves this quote so much, that giving up is not an option. And this is like so personal to her as well. And I'll take you back, because like my sister's like my twin, I know much about her, as much as she does about me, I think. I think, yeah, but obviously I'm a big sister, so I know more. So I remember when my sister did her matric, she struggled a lot, and for period of like 3 years, she was just struggling because she didn't do well on her matric. I've got a video about it. It's somewhere on my feed. I'll just link it up. So she struggled with her matric, and then she, she didn't do well. She tried again, so it was that process where it really made her realize that giving up is not an option, and she didn't give up. She eventually made it. She's a graduate today. So it's just, I'm using that as an example because I think we often want to give up on ourselves. We want to give up on ourselves without realizing that actually giving up is not an option. We really need to find ways to better ourselves, find ways to do things differently. So also, this is me realizing that actually YouTube is not just for me. You, real fam, you're already a real fam, so you have the power to tell me. I'm not saying you have control over the kind of content I should create, but you have the power to guide me into the direction that you would like to see. So it's a bonus for you because you'll be getting exactly what you want. So you can be kind enough to just share on the comment section, what do you want to see more? And of course, I've been doing campaigns. Let me show you something. So this is a campaign that I'm currently busy with. This is another thing I work as an influencer every now and again. It's something that I want to build. I've been building it more on Instagram. It's still slowly growing, but I also want to build it here. So this campaign that I'm busy doing, and I also look forward to be creating that with you, or just to showcase what I've been doing. So this is just, the box. So I'm just showing you, this is the package that I got. So if you haven't watched that video, please go to my Instagram and go watch it. Please give it some love because, honey, this is a campaign. More engagement, more campaigns. So be kind enough to do that for me. So real family, with that said, yes, don't give up. I mean, YouTube is really... this space is really not the easiest, but I know for a fact that it won't stop us from getting wherever we want to go. So yeah, let's keep trying, let's keep working. So all I'm going to tell you is that I'm going to just do the best that I can as I go. I look forward to really getting this channel to a better place. I hope that's gonna happen pretty soon, but I am gonna put in the work, and I just thank you for still being a part of this channel, for still believing in it, even though the engagement is still so low. Obviously many questions came to mind, like what do I need to change, what do I need to fix? But because come on, my lighting has gotten better, my audio has gotten better. Please comment if you think that has gotten better. Please comment. But just disclaimer, that also does not really define how far your content can go. That's another thing. If you're a creator there or an aspiring creator, if you want to start a YouTube channel, you can start with your phone. I would say have an iPhone. Honestly, I would say have an iPhone. Like, I really want to get an iPhone. I've been using a Samsung phone for a while. Samsung. I use the Samsung. I used Hawaii. Yeah, that. So that's the one I used, and I use an iPhone as well, but it was an old iPhone 4. That was an old one, but yeah, nevertheless, I think it's high time I got myself an iPhone, because it also makes it easy creating content on Instagram. The quality is great. You don't really need to use a camera, so it kind of makes creating easy. So real fam, this is really the chat that I wanted to have with you, and I'm so glad that I didn't script anything and all of that. I just poured my